Dmitry Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur. Now, hopefully, Bivol after this fight goes on to fight Better Beef and become undisputed. But who actually is gonna win this fight? Well, let's look at the latest performances in which Dmitry Bivol went on to fight Canelo Alvarez, in which he completely embarrassed Canelo and used his combinations and his speed very well. I mean, just look at this clip in round 5.
Look at him go! Oh my word, Bivol!
Now, after round 5, I think Canelo knew that he lost this fight, and that's why in round 11, he did this.
Staying in control, not giving up control.
Stop!
Yeah, he's frustrated.
And ultimately, Dmitry Bivol won by decision.
For your winner, by unanimous decision, he's still undefeated.
After this, Dmitry Bivol went on to fight Gilberto Ramirez, in which again, Bivol just used his skill and combinations very well. And Gilberto Ramirez's defense was not there, so in round 8 and 9, he completely destroyed him with his combinations. And ultimately, Bivol won by decision.
For your winner, by unanimous decision, he's still undefeated and still the WBA.
Now let's talk about Lyndon Arthur's latest performances, in which he fought Boris Clinton, in which it was just a 10-round fight, but Lyndon Arthur did not disappoint, in which he won almost every single round and won by decision.
By unanimous decision from Moscow, Manchester, Lyndon.
After this, Lyndon Arthur went on to fight Suarez, in which he got dropped in round 4.
Oh, and Arthur takes a knee.
And then finished the job by hitting Suarez with a nasty body shot, which knocked out Suarez in round 10.
When they're close.
Now, one thing that you have to look at is Lyndon Arthur's record, because he is 23-1, and that one loss is from a guy named Anthony Yarde, in which the first time they fought, Lyndon Arthur actually won this fight.
Lyndon King Arthur.
But then he went on to fight him a second time, in which he got knocked out.
And another right hand. Lyndon Arthur's down! And he's finished!
But then he did come back from this because he has had very consistent TKOs after this fight. But I do think that something needs to change, or something's going to have to come out of Lyndon Arthur if he wants to have a chance at lasting many rounds with Bivol, because we know what Bivol has to offer. Now it's up to Lyndon Arthur on what he has to offer. Now, the reason that I believe that Bivol has this fight in the bag is because Bivol was able to be what was unbeatable, and I honestly think that he won the fight against Canelo way before the fight even started, because his mindset and his demeanor was that most people see Canelo as this unbeatable guy, but to him that's not true, because he let his hands go in the fight, kind of forgetting about who Canelo was and not caring or fearing Canelo, in which it worked because he ended up winning the fight against Canelo. So this, what I'm saying, is really scary and dangerous for Lyndon Arthur going into this fight if he doesn't have what's needed to prepare for rounds against Bivol. But in the end, who's going to win this fight? Well, like I said, unless Lyndon Arthur has something to offer that's going to prevent from Bivol coming forward and letting his hands go, then he's most likely done for, because not even Canelo, who's arguably the best and who's arguably the face of boxing, had an answer for what Bivol had to offer. So this is why I'm saying I do think that Bivol's going to easily win this fight against Lyndon Arthur.